To believe that Paradise Fire was 5 years ago.
It was, and I just had a memory of watching people trying to leave off that one road in, one road out.
Yeah.
And that's why so many people died, was just they just couldn't get out of town fast enough because that was the only road you could take.
Yeah, you can't change the past, but I'm glad they're addressing
Long
that
time
issue for
coming.
the future.
Absolutely.
Yeah, because it's always something we have to be concerned about, as evidenced by today. There are no major fires burning within hundreds of miles of the Bay Area, but we're still getting that smoke blowing right down from the north. Here's the big picture pattern. That smoke has been just aligned perfectly. The winds are lined up with the coastline, and that sends the smoke from far northern California and southwestern Oregon right down the coast and right into the Bay Area. And the geography of the Bay Area has just kind of collected that smoke over the past couple of days. Now, there's a system that's in Oregon right now that's dropping straight to the south. What that's going to do is help to intensify those northerly winds. So I don't think the smoke's going to get a whole lot better in the near term. It's also going to kick in that red flag warning as it produces some gusty offshore winds in the North Bay Mountains. Not just gusty winds, but also low humidity levels. So we've combined those two factors on this map, showing the relative humidity levels, and the arrows indicate the wind direction. As we go through the rest of tonight, you can see that the relative humidity levels, especially for northern Napa County, really don't recover very much, still staying in that 20 to 30% range. That's with brown color in the background indicating the driest air, and those northerly winds are going to be helping to elevate the fire threat. Some gusts in the 35 to 40 mile an hour range. Humidity levels, again, just drop once the sun comes up. By 11 o'clock tomorrow morning, we're talking about humidities in Angwin and Vacaville in the 15 to 20% range, even lower than that as you go into the higher elevations above those communities. But by late in the day tomorrow, the winds will pivot. We'll get back to an onshore breeze, and that's when those humidity levels will start to recover. So the red flag warning goes through 5 p.m. tomorrow. Relatively brief window of time we have to be concerned about. Hopefully we can get through that 18-hour stretch without any new fires developing. Air quality is still not going to be great, even if we do get through that time frame without any new fires. I think we're going to be looking at unhealthy for sensitive groups air quality across the board on Thursday. Fractional improvement on Friday, but still I think it's going to be another spare the air day. Into the moderate category on Saturday. We should see improving conditions through the day Saturday, hour by hour, and then by Sunday, we're back into the good category. It's a few days away, but at least there's a light at the end of the tunnel and not an oncoming train. We also have a chance of showers down the line. Unusual to be talking about that and fire threat in the same weathercast, but early next week, the first fall rain chance is headed our way. It's not going to amount to a whole lot, and I think Futurecast is probably overdoing the numbers inland in the East Bay and the Santa Clara Valley, but a decent chance of some light rain showers, mainly Monday night into very early Tuesday morning around the Bay, along the coast, and for the North Bay. We'll keep an eye on all of that over the next several days. Right now, though, we just have to keep an eye on the haze that's just hanging out. Temperatures at least have not been hot to go along with the smoky air. That's a terrible combination. In the mid to upper 60s in San Francisco and Oakland, also upper 60s in Santa Rosa, while other inland temperatures are in the 70s. Later on tonight, we drop down pretty much into the 50s across the board, just the warmest locations staying nearer to 60 degrees. The cool spots all the way down to around 50 degrees in Santa Rosa. High temperatures tomorrow, upper 60s and low 70s around the Bay. Temperatures in the North Bay staying in the 70s, close to 80 degrees in San Jose, with mostly low 80s inland in the East Bay. All those numbers just a little bit below average. Not much change to our temperatures over the next several days. Again, tomorrow is another alert day because of that poor air quality. And you do notice on Monday, even though the best chance of showers is going to be Monday night, we went ahead and added some raindrops to the forecast for Monday in case that system just sneaks in a little bit earlier. That'll be accompanied by some of the coolest temperatures we'll see for a little bit, but we'll bounce back quickly, closer to average temperatures by the time we hit the middle of next week. Very little change to temperatures along the coast, staying in the mid-60s even when the rain is falling or when the sun manages to break through the low clouds.
All right, Paul, thank you.